Hey everyone, this is Cindy with Mommy Late Blog. Today I'm going to be telling you about our trips to Ponce Inlet, Florida. While we were there, we visited three different things. We first started out at the Marine Science Center, then we went to the Ponce Inlet Lighthouse, and then we ended our afternoon at Krabby Jack's, which is a restaurant that is on the pier, pretty much in the middle of the ocean. It was awesome. So I'll start by telling you more about the Marine Science Center. This is a fantastic place to go with your family for a little bit of education about marine life. It's a very small place, but the price is right for the small place. It's only $5 for adults and $2 for kids 3 to 12 years old, and any child under 3 years old is free. Now, in full disclosure, I will tell you that for this review, they did let our family in for free, but we would have been happy to pay the price. It's not very much, and it's for a good cause. The Marine Science Center does a lot to help out with marine life. When you go to visit the Science Center, you'll see that they have a turtle rehab center where they rescue turtles who have been caught by beach litter and fishing hooks and harmed by boats. And they help rehabilitate these turtles to send them back into the ocean. They also have a bird rehab center where they help out. We saw bald eagles, hawks, and owls. It's just a really neat thing how they take care of these animals and get them back into the wild rather than keep them caged up the rest of their lives. One of the things that was our favorite of our family at the center was the Stingray Bay. The kids were able to sit there and actually pet the stingrays, and I actually had to pull my 3-year-old out because he got a little too excited with the stingrays and started trying to give them high fives rather than just touch them with his 2 fingers like he was supposed to. So that ended not so well, but we had fun with it all together. After we left there, kicking and screaming because he didn't want to leave the stingrays, we left and went to the lighthouse, which is just 2 minutes away from the Marine Science Center. The lighthouse is really cool because it's the tallest lighthouse in Florida at 175 feet tall. And you do have to pay admission to go to the top of the lighthouse. You can view it from a distance without paying the admission, but the admission, again, not very much. It's $5 for adults and $1.50 for children 11 and under. Not a bad price. We did pay to go up to the top because we wanted to see what the top of it was like. So we climbed 203 stairs up to the top of the lighthouse, and it was quite a climb, especially with the kids, but it was well worth it. The kids did great, even though my 8-year-old was a little freaked out by being up that high. It was so much fun once we got up there. A little scary when you get up there. It's very, very windy up there. You can hear the shriek of the wind in your ears. But it's safe up there. It's completely caged in at the top, so you can walk around the entire outside and see views for miles. You can see out to the ocean, to the inlet. You can see across to the Halifax River. It's just a beautiful view, very worth the climb. And so then after we left the lighthouse, we went on search for a place to eat lunch. And we found a place that was on a pier, a restaurant on a pier called Krabby Jack's. It was awesome. So much fun eating there. The prices were not too bad. With alcohol and feeding the kids and myself and my husband, we paid around $40, which wasn't too terrible. Not cheap, but not expensive. And while we were there, because it's on a pier, they're on a fishing pier. And coincidentally, we saw someone fishing try to catch a stingray. And so we got to see him wrestle with the stingray, and my 8-year-old got upset because she formed a bond with the stingrays at the science center, apparently, and she was very upset by the thought of him catching that poor stingray. So we watched the stingray swish around in the water and fight him, and the stingray won. It got away. So that was our trip to Ponce Inlet. A lot of fun down there, a lot of history to see at the lighthouse, a lot of education at the science center. It's a nice little distance away from the hustle and bustle of Daytona Beach. So I really recommend you all visit down there if you're in the area. Y'all have a great day. Be sure to visit me on Mom Elite blog and follow me on Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest.